don't have anything lined up for next week.
That's right.
So before you leave, we have to have that little discussion.
Yeah. Figure out what's next.
We're gonna go do that right now.
We'll do it while we're doing our exit talk when they're wondering, what are they really talking?
Are we really talking?
Yeah.
And the answer is no. We're just pointing at each other and go, ha, ha. For another episode of Why We Love PlayStation VR, I'm Brian Paul.
And I'm Jeremy King.
And we'll see you next
week.
I tried to go into my reporter voice and go, and we'll see you next week.
Do they do reporter voices
I don't
anymore?
fucking know. I haven't watched the news since Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart left the news.
Right?
Or whatever they did.
God.
The news, the fake news. The
Well,
real news.
what does Jon Stewart do now?
Directs movies, I think.
Oh, really?
I think.
Before he became all political, was he Saturday Night Live? Where was he at?
MTV, right?
Was it MTV?
I don't know.
I forget. I knew there was somewhere before that, and then when he went the semi-political route on the Comedy Central,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's different for him. And then it became so used to him in that role that I forgot what he did prior.
I want to say he was on MTV doing something.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Was
Was he on remote control?
Was he?
I don't think so.
I don't know. No, that was Colin Quinn and that other dude.
Yeah. Do you have a second to do a litter box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's just start it.
Just that.
Well, we didn't. Yeah, it never matters anyway, right?
Yep.
And plus, we were like halfway into a litter box at that point.
True, right?
Might as well just. Yeah. Hey, you guys! Welcome to another Patreon exclusive episode of the Litter Box. Hanging out with me in the box is Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello. Hanging out in the box.
Yeah.
It's been clean though.
So,
Clean litter.
Yeah. The litter's clean. The
Yes.
apartment is fucking disgusting. Don't tell my mom because when my mom finds out that my apartment is messy, she threatens to come over with cleaning supplies.
When was the last time she was here?
It must have been a long time ago because
over 6 years.
You're right, because it's been messy for about 6 years now.
Yeah.
She's watching right now too, and she's like, Brian, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I refuse to let you live in filth.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's why I pretend it's nice and clean. So there's I got a little bit of an update.
Okay.
On the video game collection sale. I don't know if I've told you this.
No updates.
So the guy came over.
Yeah.
Right. He spent like 6 hours on some Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going through like everything in the collection, right?
Yeah.
Because that was his thing. He's like, I'd love to make you an offer on the entire thing. He goes, but I need to go through and like check discs and check
92% of it was shit he didn't want.
Right, and make sure that and he knew that there was stuff he wanted.
Oh yeah.
Right, but he wanted to make sure that that there were things weren't reproductions and that things were actually legit. Mm-hmm. And so he goes, can I come over? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to be working, doing my thing. You do your thing. Wander around my apartment. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
And he finally, after like 7 hours, he goes, all right, well, here's what I've gotten through so far. And he got through like 2 or 3 systems. And he's like, I think I'm about a seventh of the way through.
Yeah.
And I started noticing he had separate piles. He was like, oh, yeah, so GameCube, right? He goes, these are the ones I want. These are the ones I don't want.
Okay.
And he had a pile of stuff that he's like, maybe we can refurbish these discs and get the scratches out. And I was like, I think you're missing the point here.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted you to come in, take the entire thing for a certain amount.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the only reason I was going to be happy with the smaller amount.
Sure.
Because you took the whole thing at once.
Yeah.
Not
Stuff
because
you wanted and
not
didn't
because
want.
you came through and picked and chose. Like, what? That's fucking ridiculous.
If that was the case, you'd have an estate sale. People can come in and tag everything individually. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I kind of stomped that out and was like, you know what, this isn't what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to take the eBay route and sell everything like individually. I'll let the cats know because I know some of the cats are interested in some of my stuff.
You make way more money doing it. It's going to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Because costs of shipping it out, you're going to lose too. But
yeah, but the important part is that there's no rush.
Yeah.
I wanted to get it all out so I could get a cat and get the cat condo thing going and get the whole thing.
But that can come when it's all gone.
Yeah, and honestly, like my parents have a basement. Hey again, Mom, I'm coming over. I'm storing my shit in your basement.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of my collection is just going to go into their basement.
Yeah.
And once every couple of weeks, I head over there to take some stuff
behind us too.
Small pile of stuff.
Yeah.
And then sell a few things a month.
Are you looking to get rid of like all of it?
Not everything.
So like all your PlayStation 2 and stuff like that?
I think I've been a PlayStation guy, and if there's stuff that's close to my heart, it's PlayStation stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So I think PlayStation is here for the duration.
Sure.
But I mean, do I need to keep an entire Jaguar collection?
Yeah, right.
That I'll never play, but I
Never
just
go
love
back
to
to.
have because it's the fucking Atari Jaguar.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Not with that system, but some games that I have too, it's like, why am I keeping these? Like my Xbox 360 games.
Right.
I mean, why? You know, and my PlayStation 2 and 3 I won't get rid of for some stupid reason, but the Xbox 360 and even some Xbox One titles, I barely have any.
Yeah.
You know, and I just feel like they're taking up room. You know, especially in the Wii titles. You know, but certain ones I'll never get rid of. Like you can't get rid of the Metroid. You know, on the
Other
on the
M.
Wii. The other no.
That's like the Metroid Other M is.
Oh wait, maybe it was GameCube. No, the one on the Wii with the.
Oh, they did have Metroid.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they did have the Metroid Prime trilogy on the way.
That's right.
That
I
was
got
it.
that in the hard metal case.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But I think that one still goes for a bit. But certain titles like that I'll never get rid of. But other ones I don't care. But now it's like I have some sort of an attachment to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So that's the downside for me is that I just wanted to get a cat. I wanted the games out and a cat in, and now I'm like I think it might take a minute.
And it's funny is the cat that's coming eventually, wherever, you know, if it's even
Probably not born yet.
No.
Probably not, because I do want to get one when it's a kitten.
Yeah. So it's being made, or maybe its mom is just a
being
kitten
made.
still. Who knows?
That's possible as well.
You get rid of your shit, and all of your interactions are going to lead up to the day that,
Here's
perfect timing.
Tornado finally
Here's a
made
kitten.
it.
Yeah, here he is. And
Yeah.
maybe he's an asshole, and you're like stuck with him forever,
Maybe.
but you still love him.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's a sweetheart. Who knows? But he's going to be your cat.
It would only make sense that he's
Built
an asshole
for you.
Like
Yeah.
it would just be like, I was a horrible child, and even worse teenager and 20-something year old person. So I feel bad for my parents. So it's only fitting that I get stuck with something that's like total pain in the
Piece
ass.
of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats are unique, you know, because it's like people say, oh, they suck. They're not like dogs, and my dog will this and that and this. If you own a cat, you know it's like you feel like they love you. They're your buddy. They'll come over. They'll rub against you. But it's just, you know, they also do shit like when you want to sleep. They're like, wake up. You know, and playing in the middle of the night if you have another cat and bouncing around the house and making the noises. So in that sense, they're a little asshole-ish. But other than that, they just want to be close. Like if you're typing, they want to sit on your keyboard.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I feel like I have a low tolerance for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Maybe a cat will have low tolerance for human shit.
it's possible.
You know?
Maybe we just have no tolerance for each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Like bad roommates.
He'll sit in one corner, I'll sit in the other.
Yeah.
We never talk.
Right?
Right? I put a line down the middle of the room like the Brady Bunch.
I don't see that happening, though.
No.
You've wanted a cat so long
Yeah.
that I feel like it'll be a good union.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if I don't get a cat, I'm just slowly turning into cat.
Yeah, yeah. What do they call those, furries?
They do call those furries.
Furries, yeah.
Yes.
Is that still a thing? I feel like it was a bigger thing a few years back.
I mean, it depends which circles you hang in.
I guess so.
If you hang in furry circles, it's probably bigger than ever.
Right? Yeah. There's more animals in the collection than ever before. I wonder if are furries, like, do they have ground rules? Like, no, these animals need to be based in reality. Or is there other furry groups that are like, unicorns count too, you know?
Yeah, I feel like
Narwhals.
I feel like if you're a furry, then unicorns have to be accepted.
They would have to be.
Yeah.
But
They get that big giant horn that I feel like come in
perfect.
handy in so many ways.
Perfect. Same with the narwhal.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those too.
Wait, narwhals aren't real? Narwhals?
Narwhals.
Narwhals.
I go by the one from Rudolph.
Rudolph?
Yeah, Rudolph got a ride with a narwhal. Or the land of misfit toys.
Siren.
More
Orange.
sirens.
Wait, so narwhals aren't real?
Now you're making me wonder. Are they real? Whales with horns. Maybe it was. It is.
Why? If they're
Why are unicorns not real, but narwhals are?
if they're not real,
Yeah.
I've always thought they were real.
And if they are real, I've been mistaken this whole time. They might be.
Anything's possible.
You're all of a sudden putting into my head like museums. Did I see narwhal bones? And I'm not.
That's probably a good place to end.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. We
Let us know below.
Yeah, like a simple Google search wouldn't
Yeah,
answer
wouldn't
it for
resolve
us.
that.
We'll let them answer it.
Did I tell you the Fig Newton thing with my kids?
No.
2 things I'll tell you about my kids, and then we'll end the litter box.
One.
So that my 8 and 10-year-old remind me all the time that it's 2019. So it's probably like 2 weeks ago. Madeline, now we were driving. Madeline in the back seat was just like, me and Sadie were talking about a Fig Newton, something. And Madeline's like, what's a Fig Newton? And I'm like, wait, you don't know what a Fig Newton is?
Wow.
And Sadie's like, it's like a Nutri-Grain bar, except smaller and filled with fig. And
Wow,
Madeline's like,
that's an interesting description.
Yeah,
Okay.
right? It works, though.
It does.
You can see that. So I said to Madeline, Madeline, tell you what, Next time I'm at the grocery store, I'll take a picture of a box of Fig Newtons. I'm certainly not going to fucking buy them. I'll take a picture, and I'll show you the picture so you can remember what a Fig Newton looks like. Yeah. And then Sadie goes, why don't you just Google a picture of a Fig Newton now and show her? I'm like, they're done. Yep. True. 2019.
You're like, I knew I should have gotten cats instead of kids.
Kittens.
Kids are a pain in the ass.
And then just yesterday, I'm in the kitchen cleaning up in the morning breakfast. They were done. They were in their bedroom getting dressed for school. And I hear fashion advice, which happens all the time in my house from sister to sister. They give each other. Okay. Well, actually, it's more Madeline.
And they're how old?
8 and 10. Scary. Madeline will be 11 soon. Sadie will be 11 soon. Oh, it's insane.
Yeah.
They give me fashion advice and have been for years. They're like, oh, you wore that today? Not why didn't you tell me this morning, but more like, let's laugh about it when you get home.
Yeah.
So I hear Madeline say in the background, Sadie, does this shirt and pants, do these go together? And then I hear Sadie go, I don't know about that shirt. It makes you look like you have a wiener. And then Madeline said, okay. That was it. She changed the shirt. I don't know what the fuck. That was sound advice for a 10-year-old to an 8-year-old. That shirt doesn't work. It makes you look like you have a wiener.
Now I need to see the shirt.
The only thing I can tell you is that Madeline decided to tie up a corner. Okay. I don't know if she decided. Yeah, you know, my kids, you know, she's going to be one of them kids. So she ties it up. So I don't know if she did that with the other shirt and somehow the crease made Sadie be like, you look like you have a wiener? Or what? I have no idea. I wasn't in the room. I didn't want to go and ask what looked like a wiener. I let it be. And all I did is just laugh in the kitchen.
Which is a little strange, I think. Because I when I think Jeremy King, I think he needs to know what a wiener shirt looks like.
Right. Right.
Like how did you even make it through the rest of your day without just dying to know what that shirt looked like?
Oh, it's still killing me now.
Yeah.
It's part of the mode of Jeremy when he's a dad. And when I can shut this off when I'm in front of them. Okay. So like me really wanting to know, like now if I heard that in the other room, I'd be like, wiener shirt, right. You know, but
halt the production of the show.
Hold on.
We need to see the wiener shirt.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, but for some reason with them, it's just like, all right, let's let it be.
Yeah.
Plus when I'm getting ready for work and I got to get them,
yeah,
all business. Let them talk about wiener, whatever. Let's just get going. But anyways, yeah. So that's that.
I mean, I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm very curious.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
No. It's like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. The owl says 3.
3.
But he fucking chomped that thing and he has a beak. That doesn't fucking count.
I'm going with 3.
With that little...
That's the only answer I've ever heard, and I'm going with the only answer I've ever heard. 3.
He has to. The owl has to, because he's got a little tongue like that.
And 3. Yeah. Why do we remember this so much? Ingrained in our heads.
Right, and a wagon wheel with his for the other one.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Something about a cheese.
A hank of fruit, a hunk of cheese.
That's it.
Yahoo.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And then the I can walk like a penguin thing for the New
I
England
can walk
Science
like a
Museum.
Yeah.
All right, this is definitely where we need to end this. Our Narwhal's real. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
No. Thank you guys so much for being Patreon supporters. Hopefully you guys tell me if this looks stupid, because we just filmed an episode of Why We Love with that on. And so, I mean, honestly, there's nothing doing. Like, there's no turning back now.
No.
I should have asked them before we filmed it. Does it look
But
stupid?
then you won't find out till next week.
Exactly.
And then take it off.
Exactly.
And let us know below if you have any shirts that make you look like you have a wiener.
And if you have a wiener...
Do you have any shirts that make you look like you don't have one?
This is getting confusing.
Yeah.
But if I wore that shirt, would he get the same reaction?
Double. Would you be like, wow, you look like you have like a fucking elephant trunk?
This is the stuff you would miss out on if you weren't such loyal Patreon supporters.
Yeah, see what you'd lose out on?
We love you so very much. Thank you for keeping the channel running.
Yes.
Thank you. New supporters, old supporters, everybody in between, we love you so very, very much.
Very much.
We love you all.
Ciao, ciao.